What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another model aircraft review. Today I am again doing another NG models review. Today it's of one of their newest releases, the Sun Country Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the new livery. I got this just last week, so it's one of my newest arrivals. And let's go ahead and get started. This is my first NG models Boeing 737, and I was especially surprised at how small the box was. Did not expect it to be this small and thin, because I'm used to these bulky 757 and A3 and 787 boxes. As you can see, this one's pretty thick and bulky. This one is, yeah, so I was not expecting it to be this thin, but that's interesting to see. So as all NG models boxes are unique, this is of course no exception. We got Boeing 737-800 at the top, CGI image in the middle, Sun Country logo, registration, licensing, NG logo, and then a little design in the background, which we will more info on that later. There's the sides of the box, and then here's the back. Alright, now let's go ahead and take it out the box. And then another interesting thing was that I found out was that their 7th NG models, they don't pack their 737 models in the same type of packaging that they do with the 75s and the A330s, 787s, which is expected considering the box is significantly thinner. So for example, they don't have the foam packaging that they do on the 75s and all the other models. So that was interesting. I guess I should have expected that considering the box is much smaller, but yeah. Alright, so here is the model. So of course this is Sun Country's new livery. It's extremely striking, very vibrant colors, pretty different from the older one. Don't know if I like this one more or the older one more, but this one's pretty cool as well. So yeah, so let me zoom in to the nose real quick so we can get the review going. So as you can see, we got let me zoom in a bit more. Okay, there we go. We got the cockpit windows here, the windshield wipers, the nose cone, radome, static ports, pitot tubes, the nose gear, okay, the fleet number 830, the landing gear do roll, of course, by the way. There's the main boarding door, big billboard Sun Country titles, the CFM56 engines with the fan blades, there we go, inboard landing light there you can see, 2 overwing exits. We got the very nice detail on the wings, the emergency egress arrows, all the control surfaces, flaps, slats, ailerons, you can see those there. The winglets, which have that nice design on it, which I will talk about in a few moments. So on the outside it's this little design, and then on the inside it's the Sun Country S logo. The full registration back here, November 830 Sierra Yankee, American flag, Boeing 737-800, aft door, Sun Country logo on the tail here, horizontal stabilizers, and then the APU back here. So basically what this design is that it's, from what I read online, it's actually a sort of depth chart for one of the lakes, because of course Minnesota is the land of 10,000 lakes. So Minnesotans really like lakes for some reason, so they have they incorporated the lake sort of aspect of Minnesota into the livery, because Sun Country is based in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So this is, I think, a depth chart from Lake Minnetonka, I think it was. So it looks like a fingerprint, but it's actually not. It's a depth chart for, I think it was Lake Minnetonka, I could be wrong. So that's what they have back here and on the winglets. So that's just a bit of an interesting detail there. Interesting info. Here's the other side of the plane. Same stuff, just the cargo doors, like I say every single review. Then onto the underbelly. Really nice contrast between the orange and the blue. It's cool to see. There's the gear holes for the 7.3, and then the landing gear tires, they are white on the inside but blue on the outside, which is interesting. Southwest does something similar with theirs. And there's some more views of the lake sort of depth chart design. And that's a wrap for this review. So of course the NG models, so this is my first NG 737, like I mentioned, and I think it's really good. A very, very good competitor to the Gemini one. Here's a Gemini 7.3, by the way. So let me do a quick comparison. As you can see, the engines on the Gemini are huge. The NG models one is slightly smaller, and I think the NG one is more accurate, which I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Yeah. And then another big difference is that the NG model 737 has the little crease on it, as you can see. You might be able to see, let me point it out. So you can see the little crease here, right here where my screwdriver is pointing at. The little crease there. Every 737 has that in real life. So it's insane that the NG models actually got that right. Gemini Jets does not have that, as far as I know. I can't see it on here. So Gemini didn't put it on theirs, but NG did, which is really crazy. So NG really, like, it's as if they took the real plane and just shrunk it down 400 times. Or to 400 times, you know what I mean? It's just like, the detail on it is crazy. And I would not be surprised if NG takes over, which they have been, but I wouldn't be surprised if they become the premier company for models in the near future. So this model, from when I last checked, I bought this off of Waffle Collectibles, and it's still in stock there. So if you haven't already, I would suggest buying it, even though the models themselves, they are quite pricey. But for this quality, they are worth it. Unlike the Gemini models are priced relatively the same, and I can say that they are not worth how much you pay for them. But the NG ones are definitely worth it. For the detail and the precision and the quality is amazing. So hope you all enjoyed the review. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. We're really close to 900 subscribers, so if we can get that by maybe June, that would be, wait, what day is it? It's May 20th, right? Or no, May 21st. So maybe, no, May 9th. What day is it? May 19th. Okay. So if we can get to 900 by like mid-June, that would be pretty cool. But yeah, thank you once again for tuning in. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will check back with you all in the next video. Goodbye.